FB or Meta. Great Rising, YouTube. So happy to be walking. Happy to be walking. Thank you for the company. Get your chair. I'm walking. Yes, indeed. Get your weights. Line yourself up on the wall. Get your mat. Jump on your bike. Jump on your nautical thing. Like, comment, share. Like, comment, share, subscribe. What am I missing? Great Rising. Joan, Mary. I see L. Hey, Loretta. Yes, 600-pound life is back on. Yeah, you know I like me some 600-pound life. I mean, it's depressing and stuff in the beginning. And it's really depressing if it's not a success story. Alright, here's what I forgot to tell y'all that I just realized. We're dog sitting for 10 days. We're dog sitting for 10 days. And that means that I have to reserve energy. Now, I know people don't like talking about age. That's unfortunate, especially for us. But what I'm realizing at 60 and my 50s, I still had that energy, that I still had that boundless, as we could say, energy, or that pipeline to pull in that boundless energy. But at 60, you have it. It's not boundless. It has to be energized. You have to energize it more. You have to, you have to hold on to it more. Use it wisely. So, though I like that 20 minutes at what it works out to, of me walking fast for me, not for young people, fast for me. And I was getting up there, I was climbing up, but it wipes you out. And then I had to recharge, and my recharge is a lot longer. So, since I'm dog sitting, I don't have recharge time. You know? I don't have that long recharge time. There'll be short recharges. So, with short recharges, you don't want to drain the battery. So, that's why we're back to walking slow, and I'm back to talking. But I should have said, get your headsets. That's what I should have said. I should have said, get your headsets. That would have been easier and better. And get this fast little walk over with. Yeah, y'all getting ready for Thanksgiving. Child, let's see, maybe 2-3 years ago, I went out with my daughter to her friend's house for Thanksgiving. But as for me, I kind of stopped doing Thanksgiving a long time ago. All that cooking and stuff. When I was younger, leaving my grandmother's house where you're cooking for 12 or 15 people, and then winding up cooking for just yourself and your daughter, but not knowing how to control the food portions, you do a lot of cooking and inviting people over to eat. So for a couple of years, Thanksgiving was at my house. And it was hard to get rid of the Thanksgiving people. It was really hard to get rid of them. You're up cooking from maybe 3 o'clock in the morning, making sure the turkey gets in on time and that whole 9 thing, and getting your prep and stuff, and last minute and getting you and yourself together, then decorating, getting everything done, getting all the supplies, getting everything set up. And then you tell people to arrive like 12 to 1, because they've been up since 3, 4 cooking, and they don't. They come about 3 or 5, and now the food is overcooked, because you want to sit down and eat at 3. It's Thanksgiving. You still need to, some people need to go see other family members. Some people need to go home and have their time with their own family. They come to see you. And then you have those that show up at 5, and they're not leaving till 2 o'clock in the morning. It's a party, honey. So, after a while, you get a little tired, and you say, listen, you have it next time, or we'll go to your house and have it. We'll eat at your house. Or say stuff like, it's better at your house. Ooh, 5 minutes, this fast walk will be over. Oh. So, kudos to y'all. I don't do that no more. My daughter's going out. I was like, bring me something back. So we'll be walking Thanksgiving. Won't mean nothing to me. Thankful and grateful for all the givings. So that's that. And yeah, I'm dog sitting. So that's why I'm going slow. And what I think of it is the pack is back. Because if you can ever really observe nature, or the dogs, it's something. Watching those 3 together. And even though the smaller one, and it's true, I used to see this in cartoons all the time as a kid. Even though the smaller one is the smaller one, only 10 pounds, he's the smartest of the 3. He's also the fastest or quickest of the 3. But he needs protection. He needs protection from the little puppy, from the big dog. And it's just how they communicate and how they talk back and forth to each other and how the little dog positions everybody. The little dog has in his mind, I want the big dog over there. I want the woman, the young woman human over there. I want the old lady over there. And then I want the puppy over there. And he doesn't stop until everybody's where he wants to be. And he's like, okay, all's right with the world. He is funny. The pack is back together again. I'm a pack member. Oh, it is so funny how they go. And then it's supposed to be like 63, and that little dog loves the porch, but he only likes the porch if the door can be left open. And they said it's going to be up to 63 degrees today. Oh, that's another reason. Maybe I'm glad I'm walking. They done took the little bite out the air from me. So, no bite in the air. And, oh, I guess Meta is sometimes sending the signal out, sometimes ain't. Sometimes people can get through and say hi. Sometimes the peoples can't. The people's court. Sometimes the people can. And sometimes the peoples can't. So it's a bit of a bummer slowing down. I thought I was really picking up speed. But I paid for it. Until your body gets used to it. And I just started doing it again. So, since we have the little dog now, I don't think we'll have him for Christmas. So after he goes, after this 10 days, we'll go right back to working up a real good sweat, going upstairs, doing our little do-dad, getting our thing to eat, our protein to throw down, and then we go to sleep. I am retired. Whew. I look at how these folks is begging folks to come to work. I was like, they treated us like pure doo-doo. Pure doo-doo, honey. Paid leave. I got 6 weeks and we'll hold your job for you. And that was progression. No. 6 weeks and we'll hold a job for you. Not my job, my position. A position. So, I got off 3 weeks before my due date. Thank goodness my daughter was early. And then, like 3 weeks after. So, it was pretty scary. She was about 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks, when I was handing her over to people so I could go to work. They gave you nothing. They gave you nothing. They gave you nothing, honey. They gave you nothing to pay a babysitter. They gave you nothing. They gave you nothing to help you with the rent. They gave you nothing. Nothing. All you did was work and pay taxes, honey. And the IRS was garnishing folks, taking folks' money at the little bit you get. So that was something when I saw 45 play them like dogs, honey. Play them like dogs. It still is playing them like dogs. So, yeah. You ain't make no money. You ain't get nothing back in taxes, but you owed, honey. Even with a child, you would wind up owe it. Don't ask me how. Don't ask me how. And then I think that they come out with the easy form or something like that. And you didn't know as much. Well, I gave you nothing. No insurance. Or the worst insurance on the planet of Earth. Or you had to pay 75% of the premium. We'll give you health insurance. We'll pay 25%. You pay 75%. And then the tax free will use the cup. Oh my God. We got nothing. We got nothing. I got nothing. Maybe other people got it. But I got nothing. Nope. Not then. How old was my daughter? My daughter was like 13, 14 when I earned income credit kicked in. When they give you a little tax break for your rent. Shit, she was all damn near on her way to college. All the dog days had happened. I tell you. So I like they begging for people to work and gotta give them more money and gotta give them better insurance. I'm loving it. If you ain't gotta go back, don't go back. They ain't give us nothing. But took, honey. Took everything. Took for everything. You work like a dog, honey. And then they used to threaten you. Because back then, you could call and get a reference from a job. And if they didn't like you, they'll ruin it, and it will take you years to get another job with no unemployment, no money, no nothing. And those are times you had to run to like the number places or the bartending world or something where you get money under the table, honey. Because they used to ruin you back in the day. They could take your whole income from you. Or wind up cleaning people's houses. We halfway through, y'all. Child. Make them pay now. I said make them pay. Should always be a bonus fee, a sign-on fee. And then, with my sister, they used to get, like dividends, like investment, stuff like that. Child. So you'd be like an invested part of the company. Oh, I got no comments or nothing. Meta must be controlling what's going on. So probably only like 2 or 3 people seeing this. Hey Diane. Hey Mary. Hey Canada. Hey Joan. I don't know when y'all gonna see this. Let's wrap this up. So, yeah. They didn't give us nothing. Yes, she used to get dividends. My sister had dividends from Marvell. The electric company folks used to get dividends. Like, you had this company, you was like a partner of the company. Girl. When they started putting in those equal opportunity rights and that you have to start hiring minorities, they flipped that shit as soon as they could. They was not sharing like that. A few of them was able to get in, but as fast as they can, they went away with that profit sharing. They did away with it. They was not profit sharing with these minorities, honey. It's like that store, I can't think of the name of it. If you bought something there, I didn't know about it until it went closed, or, no, it didn't close. It stopped that policy. It was one of those stores that only the middle class and the rich could afford or know about. And if you bought something from there, they would repair it and take care of it for you. I can't think of it right now. And I was like, what? What kind of store was that? But then they went on to say that it was something that, we wouldn't know. But now that they're opening it up for us to know, that policy of like, I think free repair or lifetime warranties. You would buy something from there and it would be like a lifetime warranty of repairs or something like that. And it was good because it was in the middle to upper class. But for some reason they decided to open it up to all, I guess the gangbangers and everybody. And they said, we're not paying for, quality. We're not doing that with that sharing, that lifetime warranty thing. If we're going to have to let other people in. So when they announced that they wasn't doing it anymore, that's when I found out about it. I was like, what? Yeah, I would spend that much money to buy a pocketbook with a lifetime guarantee. Oh, it's my daughter calling me now, and she knows that I am live. I called her earlier, and she didn't call me back. she can comment. She knows I'm on. So that's where, yeah, that's how I found out about it. I was like, why didn't I ever know? So it's a lot of other little things. So just living this life experience, trying not to, knowing that as far as working for nothing, even now, with the little Social Security, they said they're giving you some extra next year, but that goes to the tax man. So by the time they give you $170 and you gotta pay, what, maybe $35 of that? Because you don't have no dependents and you're single. So you're in a different tax bracket. I don't know if it does go by percentage. I'm not good with math like that. So, again, you work, and they take all honey, and you pay it all to the landlord because they don't let you buy no houses. Now they are, but back then they didn't. They didn't even let you live in the neighborhood where you were safe to work at night. So to see businesses go through that, this now, I'm not crying for you, not at all. Treated me like dirt. And people like me, dirt, my generation, they call it the baby boomers. I call it the Southern migrationers. I wasn't a baby boomer. My mother was running from Virginia to New York to get away from racism. That ain't the same thing. I wasn't booming at all. I am the generation after the Great Migration, away from racism, oppression, poverty. Like, I'm not surprised when I just saw the election and they said that Virginia kept the idiots. My mother ran from Virginia. They wasn't educating them. They wasn't educating them. They wasn't giving them anything. A few had. They learned to live off the dirt. They can walk into your house. They can rape you. They could take your property. They could do anything they want in Virginia. And they ran. Now, those who stayed and fought for that little dirt land that they had died on the little dirt land that they had. So I could see them doing that. Because as long as Virginia, as long as that, we ain't gonna let no black folks do nothing here in Virginia. Yeah, them hillbillies, them Scott Irish. You laugh all the time with the fat bastard in The Spy Who Shagged Me. Look at that character a little better. And then take him and put him in every hill, every holler across America. We got fat bastards here in the state of Connecticut up in the hills. Them fat bastards burnt down, kept leaving a noose at the site a prime building a warehouse. Because they didn't want no minorities to come in there talking about no jobs. Not the fact that they was getting jobs. That's not how their brain works. Go back and look at the Sparkle Shabby and look at the character of Fat Bastard. He's a Scotsman. That's the Scot Irish up in them hills, honey. And for something in generational hate, they would starve themselves. Their family, wife, everything. As long as they know it ain't helping the black person. It ain't helping the African American. It ain't helping the Hispanic. They would starve themselves to death. And be proud of it. Go back and look at the spot that those fat bastards is all up in the hill. Every place that has hills and hollers, you will find them there. And then on the other side, in the northeast, mostly, you have them Scandinavian people. Like them Dutch and stuff. Look at their history. They were big into enslavement. Their generation hate is deep. Their generation of hate is deep. That's your Midwest people. And they up there in the hills and the hollers. And America is scared of them. Can you imagine all them fat bastards all over the place? Child. So when they got a job, they got paid top dollar. And when I got a job, I got paid low dollar. And it ain't changing now. Because it's what you made when you were working. It's what your Social Security is. But when they blocked you from being able to make any kind of money at all, then you ain't making no kind of money when you retire. Let's do some fingers. It's almost over. I know, 10 days of mouth torture. GoFundMe, please help me open this safe. Thank you. If you want to send me personal donations, you can do that too. You can go to YouTube. Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of taking these. They got 10 days, and we have such a good time with the little dog who's on vacation. So, that's cool. And I feel good. I'm moving slow. I like that quick, fast, but the air has already gone. We're back to that muggy air. Well, they said it's going to be 63 degrees today, so might as well walk. I have this jacket because I take the dogs out right after I leave from down here. So I go straight upstairs, grab a dog, and go out. That's what my jacket is for. Alright. Let's, I did the bike today. I did the weights yesterday. Let's do 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and one for good luck. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and one for good luck. Okay. Well, Thanks for walking with me. Sorry your comments didn't get through, but it bees like that sometimes. It bees like that sometimes, child. It bees like that sometimes. But you can turn off for the next 10 days and get your headsets. I'm going to be slow walking, no music. My calves was feeling that burn. Oh boy, walking that fast, them calves was feeling the burn. It was so nice. But thank you for your support. Like I said, if y'all ever miss me, if Meta or Meta, M-E-T-A, get rid of me, y'all can find me over at the YouTubes. And then in 2022, y'all can find me over at the TikToks. So, but anytime during this time, if the Meta or the Meta get rid of me, y'all go over to the YouTubers. It won't be live until January, but you can get the walk on. Well, whoo, child. It's rough slowing down. It really is. I'm getting that thigh burn, but I was getting that calf burn. I like that better. Okay, but it's just 10 days. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you for the company. YouTube, please subscribe and hit the thumbs up. Thank you. See you tomorrow.